SuperRoyal Express.
Let's go.
Have a great day.
Rehabilitation.
А можна з дитиною? Фото, please.
No idea. When you're standing in front of you, you have no idea how.
It's bigger and bigger.
I don't know how to describe it. It's the most insanely sad yet beautiful thing. Because the way that it's been set out, the love and the attention and the care that's gone into every photo frame, every flag, every memento, it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like that.
Russian Federation launched approximately 200 drones and more than 20 missiles.
Aimed all at civilian infrastructure?
Yeah, all civilian.
How many other places got hit?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
This is the first minutes after our special services are working with the guys to rescue. The fire also, the first minutes.
From the United Kingdom, and to come here to the Superhumans Centre and see what absolutely mind-blowing care and rehabilitation that is provided here and is purpose-built. It's astonishing. I think the teams here, the surgeons, keep you away from that. Thank you to Superhumans for inviting us, including myself and the Invictus Games delegation. We really appreciate it, and to have visited Lviv in April and now to be in Kyiv is remarkable, and to see how this amazing country, this incredible city continue to carry on.
Mothers in successful rehabilitation of veterans, in successes in sports, in achievements and accomplishments of our brave veterans.
We haven't done a study on the impact that the family unit has on the individual, specifically the wives and the mothers, but we can guarantee that behind every strong man is an awesome woman. And I think here in Ukraine, my understanding is, and I love this for this country, and I think it is such an important lesson for the rest of the world. And I say that in Ukraine, I am assured, and it shows, that it is the wives and it is the mums who keep those soldiers who come back from the front line, can I say, on the straight and narrow? And the respect that I have for that is immense, because I think once you've experienced the front line, once you've been in combat, you've seen the things you've seen, you've experienced the things that you've experienced, it is very easy to come back when you have 2 weeks off, or back when you're injured. It's very, very easy to slip into bad habits. And I think the motivation, the inspiration that comes from the strength of the women in this country, the strength of the women that are closest to you, closest to us, is what makes an enormous difference. So respect to Ukrainian women. To Ukraine for showing the rest of the world who you really are. It's incredibly powerful, and the world will always stand with Ukraine.
Hello, I'm Salome Yasin.
You're also getting married tomorrow?
Yes! Really? Yes! Oh my god.
So all weddings happen on weekends?
Mainly. Not always. Not always. All the day.
How long have you known each other?
Photo?
9 years.
Finally.
9 years together.
Yes.
Finally,
Finally you decided.
Yes.
And she said yes.
Yes.
And you both? Is it because you both have braces?
Like magnet.
When you kiss, you don't get stuck?
No.
Like sometimes. And that's the letter for the Mrs. Hopefully. And today you will have the borscht here at the borscht restaurant. And also that if you want to cook one day, you can put a few spoons to the water and you will have the nice borscht.
Who's that good looking guy?
I don't know, I think it's me. And
Hello, Istina. This is a present for your wife, Megan. This is Ukrainian.
Huge project with champagne, with real champagne, with artists, with Ukrainian artists, and all profit from this champagne we give to the hospital for helping them, for buying equipment and everything during these almost 2 years. And it's like a symbol of
meeting with wounded service members. This is the second time that Harry has visited the country since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion 3 years ago.
That was his second visit to Ukraine. The first one was at Superhumans Center in April, and the second one actually took place yesterday. He came all the way to Kyiv, which is not that easy because the air is closed. So he took a train to get to Kyiv, and he had a very productive meeting with the veterans, basically talking to Invictus Games team members and other veterans who were wounded during the Russian aggression. And he was talking mainly about, the challenges they're going to face after being discharged from the military and the ways how they can cope with it. The main message is, you have an example. And if somebody did that, you can do it as well.
Yeah, it's a great example as we're showing some of the pictures of him meeting some of the veterans there. As you say, it's a second visit there. Clearly, he's formed some kind of bond with the veterans there, as well as your mission. He said he wanted to humanize what Ukrainian soldiers are going through. So why is that international attention and recognition so important, do you think, for the recovery process?
Absolutely. It's very important first to get an expertise from the countries who already went through this path and who had an experience. And second, it's very important to bring the right example in front of our veterans, because Ukraine has 1.5 million veterans and the number is growing. So it's going to be a very big challenge for the country when the war is over and even now. So we need to get prepared for that, and visits like that are helping us to forecast the challenges we're going to have.
In addition to meeting with the Prime Minister, we also expect him to meet with some 200 Ukrainian veterans. The focus of this trip is really on the rehabilitation of Ukrainian soldiers. We know this is something that's so important to the Prince. He served 10 years in the military, including 2 tours in Afghanistan. He started the Invictus Games back in 2014, and he has been to Ukraine before. In April, he visited a rehabilitation center in the western part of the country, but this is his first time in Kyiv, a place so we have to remember that the Russians are currently bombing regularly. Now, it has been a big week for Harry. He was in the UK for 4 days this week, where he met with his father, King Charles. It was the first time the two of them had met in person for 19 months.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.